Hi, this is Brenda Green, and welcome back to Living in the Go. So today I'm going to tell you a story about, believe it or not, Cadillac and the history of black people with Cadillacs. So I have to go back in time a little bit. Henry Ford, who had the Ford car that he created in the early 1900s, well, he at one time owned 3 car companies, and one of them was Cadillac. It wasn't doing really well, so he sold it off to somebody else, and then that somebody else decided to sell it to another guy named Leland. So around 1919, he had the Cadillac model. He was selling them, they were going kind of okay, and then the Depression happened in 1929. Well, banks busted, people didn't have any money, and their sales went down dramatically. They went down like about 85%. So it was really going badly for them. And so they were in a board meeting literally and decided to get rid of the car, right? But then there was a regional salesperson who came in and said, I have an idea for you. I don't know if you're gonna like it. He said, black people like Cadillacs. The entertainers and whatever, the ones who have money, they like to buy them, they pay cash. Because back then, there were no such thing as auto loans. You had to pay cash for a car. So these black people had money. But here's the racist part of this. So in 1929, when all the banks failed and a lot of white people were losing their money, losing stock and everything else, guess what? Banks were so discriminatory back then, they didn't want black people having money in their banks. We had to have our own banks. So because we didn't have our money in these institutions, guess what? We didn't lose all our money. We still had it. We had it at the house, under the mattress, whatever, but we had our money. So as a result of that, we were able to pay cash. And sometimes they would have people front for them to go and buy the car. When this guy pitched the idea to the Cadillac board, they said, well, we got nothing to lose. We losing money left and right. So they decided to go ahead and sell the cars to black people. Well, guess what? By the time 1934 rolled around, a lot of affluent black people were buying Cadillacs, and it saved the company. They went from having 85% in the toilet profits to a 70% uptick. Cadillac said not only did they save it, Cadillac was pretty grateful for this revolutionary thing that happened with them, and as a result, they started getting black people's input in terms of the design of the car. They also hired the first black people to work for their company to sell cars. So a little bit of history, but also to let you know that sometimes these racist acts that they try to do backfire on them in a big way. But then if you are more insightful and realize that money is, after all, green, and if people have it, they're going to spend it, and you need to accommodate your customers, then you can do well. A little bit of history, a little bit of information. Hope that helps. Thanks so much and have a great day.